with it, you bald-headed hoe. So I'm back at it again. This time I'm doing something I never did before. But my client trusted me, and I trusted her. So we're going to get this job done. But while we get this job done, let me tell y'all how my morning going right now, because I'm really upset. So my kids stayed with me for the summer, right? My two oldest ones, they stayed with me for the whole summer. They're staying with me. I usually send them to California with my mama, but for some reason, they didn't want to go this year. So I let them stay home with me. Now, today I'm off, which is a Wednesday. So I told them I need to make a few stops, and I wanted them to ride with me just to get out the house, because I'm always at work, and I be feeling bad because the kids, they be like, Mom, we can't go nowhere because you ain't at home. So I told them to get themselves up, and we finna head out. So the first stop was the bank. I had to stop at the bank, so that was cool or whatever. My car was running cold air. Mind you, it's 106 out here in Vegas, which is crazy as hell. Now, our second stop, we are going to stop at the post office because I had to deliver something to my mama, because when we was on our trip in Los Angeles, my mama accidentally put her stuff in my trunk. Well, she didn't put her stuff in my trunk. I put her stuff in my trunk. So now I'm responsible to getting her stuff. So now I'm telling my kids, like, I'm finna run into the post office. Are y'all coming here or y'all staying in the car? They tell me they want to stay in the car. So I'm telling them, like, no, I don't think it's a good idea. Because, you know, the post office, they be taking heck long to get you your stuff delivered. Like, it be one person at the post office, and then it'd be 1,000 people in line. Like, so I'm telling them, like, nah, y'all need to just come in. So let my daughter tell it. She's a spoiled little brat. She like, why do we gotta come in? I don't want to go in. So my son agreed with her. He like, yeah, can we just stay in the car? I'm like, I don't want my car to be running with no cold air while I'm inside the place. That's using my gas. And on top of it, it's just the fact that the car running and sitting in the same spot for too long, running cold air. So that didn't even sound right to me. It didn't even sit well with me. But my dumb self just went ahead with it. And I was like, okay, y'all can stay in the car. I'll be right back. So now I go into the post office. The line really not that long. It's only 1 to 2 workers at this time. So I go ahead and put everything in the box. You know, you got to stuff everything in the box because you don't want no big box. So I'm stuffing everything in the box. I'm putting everything in there. I write the labels on there. I do what I need to do. Now it's time to hop in line because you got to make sure you do everything before you get in line at the post office. If you don't, you're going to have to get back out the line and do everything you need to do. So I just went ahead and did what I needed to do. So now I'm back in line. So it seemed like when I got back in line, the line started moving very, very slow. So I'm the 4th person in line, but it's dang near taking 20 minutes for them just to call me up to the counter. So I'm thinking like, okay, my car is outside. It's running. It's hot as hell. Like, they need to get out the car and they need to come in. So he called the next person. So now I'm the 3rd person in line. Okay, so now at this point, it's my turn to go up. So I'm thinking I got everything done. My mama had perfume, okay? I didn't know if you have perfume or any liquid, you can't send it priority. You have to send it regular. I really don't know what the differences is. But to me, in reality, they all going in the box and they all going to the same place. So why? So now I done put all that in there, taped it all up, get to the counter, wrote everything on it, and he tells me I have to get back out of line and put it in a whole nother box. So now I'm still thinking about my car. I'm like, okay, y'all gonna have to just come in. So, you know, my daughter, why do we gotta come in? We've been sitting here. I'm like, girl, get out the car and just come on in. So at this point, I got to take everything out the box and do everything all over again. I didn't want to do that because I don't know what's going to happen to me if I lie and say that it's not perfume in there, and it is. I didn't want them to come knocking at my door trying to take me to jail because I lied about some perfume being in the box. So now I just stepped over to the side and I had to rearrange the whole box situation. So I did that. So by this time, my kids still ain't in. So by the time I got done wrapping the box and I put it back on the counter, he told me to come to the counter. So I was able to go right back to the counter, I was thankful for that. So he sent it off. It was no problem. It was cool. Boom. We're done. Now my kid's walking in when I'm done. Like, and then I text them like, okay, y'all don't have to come in because y'all taking too long to come in and I'm done. So now they walking in and they like, why did you tell us to come in if you're done? I told them, don't you question me not one bit. I'm your parent and you don't ask me no questions. So I'm already mad that they asked me the question. Like, my fist was balling because I was like, don't you dare ask me. Turn left. So now we walking back to the car and y'all already know I said I already had an attitude because them questioning me. So now I get in the car, I turn the car on, and I turn the cold air on. Why my cold air is blowing hot air? When I say I was pissed. pissed off. First, I thought I was tripping. I'm like, okay, my car is kind of fairly new, so it shouldn't be doing this. I know it's not going to be blowing no hot air. I know it's not. So I give it like 10 minutes. And you know, in Vegas, that's hot. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you on fire. So at this point, I'm sweating bullets. My kid's not saying nothing because I'm talking hella. I ain't gonna even say the word. I'm talking like, why is my car blowing hot air? Then my son goes to tell me, Mom, when you was in the place, it was blowing hot air when you was in the place. And I'm thinking like, why would y'all not been tell me that? Why y'all just now telling me that? So now I do what I always do. I call my mama. My mama live hella far away, but I decided to call her, telling her about the situation. So she told me to call my brother because he's a mechanic. So I then called my brother to see what he think I should do. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm like, I'm finna go to Jiffy Lube. That's the last place I got my oil change. Maybe they can just add some antifreeze and maybe I'll be good. I pull up to Jiffy Lube's while I'm calling my brother at the same time. The Jiffy Lube guy told me I need a refrigerator. I'm looking at him like, what? So he told me to pull up to Pet Boys. So in the meantime, in between time, that's where I'm driving to while I'm on the phone with my brother. So I call my brother and I'm telling him, and he go, oh, ooh, what it's doing? Now I'm really mad. Like just his response. So at this point, I'm thinking I'm finna spend like $3, $4, $5, $6, $7,000. So he told me to call my warranty and see if I have a warranty on my air conditioner. So I'm like, I don't feel like doing all of that. Like, I just need my car fixed right now. So he like, well, you either pay the money or you call your your warranty and see what they could do. I'm like, okay, let me not be so mad. Let me calm myself down. Mind you, it's 1:06. My car is blowing hot air. I'm still driving on the road. So then I pull up to Pet Boys. I walk in Pet Boys, tell them my situation, and they're going to tell me, oh, we can see you in 2 weeks. Because I don't want to see y'all in 2 weeks. I need to see you today. I need my car fixed now. She tell me, oh, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we can't see you in for 2 weeks. Now I drove to 2 locations in 106 degrees for them to tell me that they can't help me. So I just drive straight home because now I'm pissed. So I then do what my brother told me to do, which I am so grateful and thankful for my brother. Because, baby, what would I do without a man? Call my brother. So I didn't get home. And I want y'all to stay tuned for part 2. And I'm going to finish telling y'all the story on the next video. But this is the outcome of this hair that my client requested. She asked and I delivered. Comment down below if you will rock this hairstyle. And don't forget to follow Beauty or Royalty. Thanks for watching.